Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's in the Makeup. I have missed you all so much. I've missed the news. I've missed keeping up on things. And because we've been off for a few weeks, there is a lot of news and very exciting product releases. We're going to go ahead and start off with top news. Lots of celebrity releases. Ariana Grande, Iggy Azalea. We have a collaboration between Goop and a cruise line. We're going to talk about what the deal is with that. And then one that is very personal to my heart. Every time I see Lisa Frank collabing with a company, I get irritated because the woman still owes me 70 bucks. We'll get into that and so much more. Hang tight, we're getting into it right now. First up in top news, so much excitement surrounding REM, which is Ariana Grande's new beauty brand. We talked about this back in March that she had filed for trademark under her company called Thunder Road. She's now trademarked a ton of different product names, from mascaras and highlighters and concealers and all kinds of stuff. They have an Instagram, and on that Instagram there is a little video of their billboard in New York City. I imagine we're going to see this line coming to fruition very soon. So in the meantime, you can go over to their Instagram and follow. You can also go over to their new website and sign up for email notifications. That is there. The only email I've gotten so far is one that just connects me to all of their social media, but you know I will be on this. I will keep you posted for updates whenever this line launches. Now, I'm not quite as excited about this. I don't know if it's the packaging. I don't know what it is. But Iggy Azalea has collabed with ABH Cosmetics. The collab line is called Totally Plastic, and they say it brings back glitter, frost, glosses, and other nostalgia from the 2000s with what they call an updated feel. It's a 13-piece collection. Prices range from $7 to $29. Her face is like all over the packaging in like weird random spots. I don't know. It's just this packaging is not calling to me. It's really weird, and I guess I give her credit for doing something different, but it's odd. Iggy said about the collab, quote, "I really wanted to work with ABH Cosmetics because from the beginning they were totally open to me having 100% creative control, and if I don't have creative control with a brand, I'm just not gonna put my name on it." It is launching on August 29th on ABH Cosmetics website and Ulta in-store and online. I am not an Iggy Azalea fan. I honestly don't know much about Iggy Azalea, so if you are an Iggy Azalea fan, I'd love to know your thoughts, or even if you're not, I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments. This one I definitely have my eye on, and I'm thinking about maybe purchasing some things because I'm oddly attracted to it and I don't know why. Rosie Huntington-Whiteley launched Rose Inc. She had previously had a blog under that name, but now she has her cosmetic line. The brand focuses on clean ingredients. Y'all know how much I love clean ingredient marketing, but for whatever reason, I don't know, I just think this stuff looks interesting. Sustainable packaging and the minimalist beauty look. It basically looks like, to me, if Ilia and Rare Beauty had a baby. It's very basic looking, but I don't know why. There's something about it that looks attractive to me. According to the brand, quote, "Each formula is enriched with at least 5 skincare ingredients, so maybe that's why I'm attracted to it." They also say that they're challenging clean stereotypes with saturated color. Rosie said about the brand, quote, "I felt that if I was going to launch a brand, I wanted it to be beyond a celebrity brand, beyond me just putting my name on a product and taking one meeting a month. I wanted to really make a commitment and shift my career into being a founder of a brand." So I looked over at the products. There's a concealer with 20 shades from fair to deep. There's a refillable blush, crayon lipstick, brow shaping gel in clear and tinted. There's a brightening serum, a clarifying toner, reusable cosmetic rounds, a blush brush, and a concealer brush. There's also a bunch of bundle deals over there, so if you want to get more than one thing, there's ways to do that and get a little bit of a discount. And another thing that I thought was interesting is that they had a way for you to find your concealer shade, and basically you set up your camera either on your phone or on a webcam or whatever. You take a picture of yourself and then you just kind of look and see which person you look like you match. And I feel like that really helps rather than just me trying to hold my hand up. It's nice to have an actual picture of me to compare to the pictures. So I did it, and it was, it's the shade matcher. It's nothing amazing. But I did feel like through that tool, I was able to find a concealer shade. It did launch this past Friday at Sephora US and Canada. And yeah, I would you want a review of this stuff? Because I don't know, maybe it's the skincare ingredient thing that makes me want to review it. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? All right, if you are not familiar with the brand Goop, I definitely recommend you do a little bit of a quick Google search before we begin this, because you're not gonna really understand my little bit of an eye roll, silent eye roll at this collaboration. Basically, Goop is known for pushing a lot of pseudoscience-y kinds of things as being legit science, so I was a little surprised when I saw that they're teaming up with celebrity cruises to offer wellness programs on their cruises. So this is going to be starting in October. Their practitioners and experts will offer mindfulness sessions and workouts on board their celebrity cruises. The president of Celebrity Cruises, Lisa Lutoff-Perlo, explained, quote, "As our guests have returned to travel, they've expressed how sailing has been a source of healing for them after a very challenging year. Nowhere else can guests experience this powerful confluence of the serenity of the sea with physical and emotional wellness." And according to their website, Gwenyth Paltrow, who is the owner of Goop, is serving as celebrities' well-being advisor and is curating exclusive holistic wellness programming and products to make guest time on board even more restorative. And I have absolutely no problem. I think it's a great idea. I have no problem with wellness and these kinds of things on board cruise line. I think it's very, very smart. Where I get a little bit icked is that the fact that it's Goop, and I just don't know if I trust them with my wellness. Along with the sessions and the workouts, they're also going to have on-demand TV content and an exclusive Goop smoothie at the spa cafe. So basically all I'm saying is if they start breaking out the vagina eggs, you may want to just politely excuse yourself from the class and go get a smoothie or something. That's all I'm trying to say. Every time I see Lisa Frank collabing with a brand, I get that little twinge of, you still owe me money. If you do not know the backstory, just very quickly, Lisa Frank collabed with a company called Glamour Dolls many years ago. A lot of us supported on the Kickstarter and never saw anything. They ended up selling the stuff on Hot Topic and people were getting it in Ipsy bags, but the people that actually backed the production of the collab got nothing in the mail. I think some of the highest backers may have gotten like a brush or a bronzer or a single shadow. We were supposed to get like Trapper Keeper eyeshadow palettes and all kinds of cool stuff. I contributed $70, never got anything, tried to reach out to Kickstarter, and they were like, well, you know, it's our policy is you're using it at your own risk, and if you didn't get what you paid for, then that's on the brand. So yeah, Lisa Frank collabed with Morphe a little while ago, and now Lisa Frank is collabing with Orly nail polish. There are sets of 3 polishes for $31, as well as 2 topper polishes. Those are $11 each. There's also 4 sets of nail wraps, which are new to Orly. Orly's never done nail wraps before. This is their first time. Each set is $12 and it comes with the standard 20 stickers. The head of brand at Lisa Frank Inc., his name is Forrest Green. He's also Lisa's son. He said, quote, "Lisa Frank Inc. is thrilled to expand its beauty assortment with a stunning new nail line in partnership with Orly. We listen to our consumers at every step of the way, and our team is deeply committed to creating products that our fans are proud to own if they actually get them in the mail." I added that part. "As always, we hope to empower individuality and creative expression through our merchandise." They did arrive at Ulta already. They are there. It says they were supposed to arrive August 29th, but they're already there. And it's just, it infuriates me that Lisa keeps doing these collabs but yet never gave us our money back or products that we paid for. Like, I get incensed. If you want to hear more about this, Truth Sleuth, who's a drama channel here on YouTube, she did a whole like expose on the whole thing. I'll link Allie's videos for you down below in case you want to hear the whole story. But yeah, I'm really like, if that hadn't happened with Glamour Dolls, I would be all over this collab. I'm just still irritated until I get my money back. No, absolutely not from me. You do what you want, but not from me. All right, we're gonna start the product report with something that I completely forgot existed, but now it's back. This is the Tint Cosmetics Kissing Potion. Do you remember this? I remember me and my best friend I guess we were like 12 or 13, we were obsessed with the kissing potion, because if you got the kissing potion, you actually kissed a boy or a girl or whoever, your lips just tasted delicious. And it was like that anticipation of, maybe if I get the kissing potion, maybe someone will kiss me, you know, like that. Anyway, super nostalgic. They are $12 each, which I don't remember them being at that price point back in the early 90s, but but I guess, you know, inflation. I'm actually thinking about getting this just because I want to see if the scent still is the same, if it like brings that whoosh of memories back. Let me know if you decide to get it. Moving on to more nostalgia from Trixie Cosmetics. They just released the Plant Gay collection. It is so cute. Totally reminds me of like 1970s cartoons, like Conjunction Junction, What's Your Function kind of like vibe off of this with the flowers. Everything's so freaking cute. That did already launch, but what is coming soon is the Urban Decay Naked Cyber Palette. There's been sneak peeks of this over the past couple of weeks. $49. They say it is coming in September. I cannot wait for reviews of this one. I really was hoping though to see at least some kind of depth in the palette. Like I feel like it's really going to be probably more of a topper palette, more of a complementary palette than like a standalone, just bring this or just have this and use only this palette. But what I am happy to see is Urban Decay really diving into the multi-chromes. I feel like it's better late than never. You know, I don't know, maybe I missed it when they came out with multi-chromes before, but I feel like they really could have dove headfirst into the multi-chromes and they just haven't done it. So it's about time. Really excited for this palette. Another beautiful collection coming from MAC, the Tempting Fate collection. Oh my gosh, how absolutely gorgeous is this? So my question to you is, do you think this is gonna bring MAC back to the forefront? Do you think a collection like this is gonna be a topic of discussion among beauty enthusiasts and MAC lovers everywhere? Is it going to bring MAC back? Because I feel like they've really fallen backward as far as their popularity. Like you don't really hear a lot of people talking about MAC. So I'm very, very curious what's going to happen with this collection. They've really been slowing down on their launches, and I think this is a great way to really bring it back for like end of summer, early fall. You'll have to tell me whether you're excited about this one or not. The Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl Palette and Liquid Lipstick are coming soon, supposedly coming in September. That's usually when Too Faced starts pushing all their holiday stuff. It really does look very similar to things they've already released. But I said that about the Pat McGrath new palette and the Divine Rose too. I felt like those looked the same, and then when I saw the swatches, they look totally different. But this does look very similar. You know, you've got all the browns, and then you've got your pop of purple, a little bit of pink thrown in. I mean, it fits the theme, but at the same time, it's like, it seems like it's just the same things repackaged. Let me know what you think. Are you gonna buy this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted, but then kind of not. Now, this is super interesting. I have legit never seen anything like this. So this is from Kaja. This is the Wink Lash Trio. You get a volumizing mascara, a lengthening mascara, and a clear lash primer / brow gel. They're all stuck together with magnets, so they all like, you know, cling together. It's $28, but you do get the 3 products in there. I'm curious to know the size of like how much product you get inside, but it is a really interesting concept. I've never seen anything like this. Revolution sneaked their next collection, and if it's anything like their other sneaks, usually they come out in about a week, and it looks like it's with DC Comics. They say that it's going to be Revolution and Batman, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and the Joker. We'll have to see if there's more there, so look forward to talking about that hopefully next week. Personally, very excited about this one. Sigma has collabed with my friend Samantha March on a palette and brush set. You get the Rosie eyeshadow palette, which is the 9-shade palette, the E30 pencil brush, the E44 firm blender brush, and the F70 concealer brush. Congratulations to Samantha. I am so proud of you, so excited for you. And if you haven't checked out Samantha's new brand, it's called By Samantha month of March, and it's like stationery and planners and things like that, motivational things. Start inspired. I definitely recommend you check it out. I will link to her store down below. Before we head over to Sephora, just one more product from ColourPop. They just launched their Tinkerbell collection, 9-pan palette, 2 glossy lip stains, 3 shades of Super Shock blush, 3 shades of Super Shock shadow, and 2 creme gel pencils. You can get the entire collection for $85. Of course, they have bundle deals and individual products as well. Very, very cute packaging. Absolutely adorable if you're a Tinkerbell fan. Moving over to Sephora, we did talk about the YSL Nu collection that they were hinting on YSL's Instagram. Now it has fully launched. So there is more than just the one foundation-y, tinty kind of product. There's actually 5 products in the collection, but let's talk about the tint. It's called the Bare Look Skin Tint Foundation. It's $38, comes in 20 shades. Their shade swatches, if you click through them, they look like they kind of go on the lighter side, and they also look like they lean a bit yellow, which I thought was an interesting choice. The description is extremely basic. It just says a lightweight skin tint with hyaluronic acid and buildable light to medium coverage for a fresh, dewy complexion. From the ingredient list, it does look to be very hydrating. I did see that Michelle Wong did review this already, and she seemed to really like it. So I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe picking this up. What do you think? And then also in the collection, the Glow and Balm Face Priming Moisturizer, $36, also looks like a nice hydrating moisturizer base for foundation. The Tone Corrector and Complexion Booster, that's $34. The Blotting Lotion Pore Minimizer and Priming Mattifier, that's $34. And the Dewy Mist Rejuvenating Face Spray, that's $36. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm interested in anything else, but the skin tint looks really interesting. Also very interested in the next product, but I'm not paying that. It's outrageous. The Charlotte Tilbury Super Nudes Nudegasm Bronze Sculpt and Glow Face Palette. It's $75. It's gorgeous. I mean, if I was feeling like I wanted to splurge, I would probably get this. It looks so beautiful, but it's just like, is it really worth $75? Like, I don't know. What do you think? I think for some people, this is going to be worth $75 just for the pure beauty of it, just for the art of it. But I don't know. It's pressed powder. It's $75. I don't know. It just feels like a lot. Now this, I'm actually excited to show you today. Makeup by Mario was kind enough to send these over in PR, so we're gonna be talking about it in PR purchase in just a few minutes. The Makeup by Mario brow products, we have the Master Hold Brow Gel for $20, and then the Master Blade Brow Pencil, $22. It does come in 8 shades, and this is the PR kit of all of them. Everything is in this little box, which I love that it's nice minimal packaging on the PR for that product. But yeah, we're gonna talk more about that in a few minutes. Moving over to Ulta, ABH has released the Magic Touch Concealer. It comes in 25 shades. The shade ranges from very fair to very deep. They are $29 each. They say that it is to correct, brighten, blur, and conceal, and that it's buildable, medium to full coverage with a soft focus effect. Really looking forward to reviews of this, especially people with specific skin types, oily, dry, people with significant lines under their eyes. Very curious to see what people think of this. This I just thought was cute. Makeup Eraser has the Sweater Weather 7-day set, $25. The colors are super cute, comes with a really cute bag. It's just another Makeup Eraser set, but I just really like the colors on this one, so I thought I'd mention it. Now we're gonna get into some collections. Now there are 4 we're gonna highlight today, but I'm just gonna try to go over them pretty quickly. You can always use the clickable links down below to go directly over there and get a little more in depth if you're curious about a specific collection. So let's start with the Kiko Milano Charming Escape collection. There's 2 10-shade eyeshadow palettes, 2 perfect look face palettes, 6 single shadows, 4 blushes, 2 bronzers, 2 highlighters, something called a watery blurring primer. I don't know. 5 matte lipsticks and 6 lip liners. Prices range from $10 to $24. Unfortunately, for the most part, it really looks like a pretty sad shade range, but that's pretty typical of Kiko Milano, so, you know, disappointed but not surprised on that. Moving over to Flower Beauty's summer collection, the Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer in 2 shades. Really just... It's just really sad when they come out with 2 bronzers and they definitely don't look like they could work for, you know, either side of the spec. I don't know. It just, I don't know, let's move on from it, just in case you do think this might fit you. The Stellar Prismatic Highlighter in 3 shades, a new shade of the Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette, the Red Carpet Secret Eye Bright Palette in 4 colorways, the Jet Set Invisible Powder Spray, and the Desert Lights Shadow Palette. Prices range from $11.29 to $17.99. I mean, if you look at the Eye Bright Palette, it does look like they really tried to hit a bunch of skin tones. I just wish that they had come out with maybe 4 bronzers and really spread them out. I feel like that would have been, you know, really a nice thing to do. I don't know. It's just irritating. These last 2 have been out for a couple of weeks, but I didn't get to talk about them and I really want to talk about them, so I'm going to talk about them. The Morphe and Cherry Coke collection. So cute. The Artistry palette totally looks like Too Faced. There's also a lip and cheek duo, a 3-piece beauty sponge set, and a lip glaze. Prices range from $10 to $24. It is, I have to admit, I'm not a Morphe fan, but this collection is super cute. But what I think is a little bit cuter, in my opinion, is the I Heart Revolution Pebbles cereal collection. Oh my gosh, there's 22 products to celebrate Pebbles' 50th birthday. 50th birthday, just so there's eyeshadow palettes, there's lip products, there's Cocoa Pebbles bath crystals that look like Cocoa Pebbles. It's a little creepy to me, but you know, I get it. There's a makeup bag, there's tons of stuff over there. Like, I kind of want to get some things from this, but at the same time, do I need it? But do I want it? I'm kind of on the fence. Did you order anything from any of these collections? Let me know. All right, now we are at PR or purchase of the week. I've got a lot of things to talk to you about. So my purchase was from Luxie Beauty. I got a recent collection that they launched and I used these 2 shadows on my eyes today. This is the shade Adonis and then this is the shade Dido. That's what's all over my lid. Really fun to use. This is my first time using Luxie Beauty shadows. I always hear Angelica Newquist talking about them, so I thought that I would give them a try. Really loving how they went on. Very, very opaque, very pigmented. I know when I mentioned that I purchased these, some people were saying that they hadn't had very good luck with Luxie Beauty shadows, but I will keep you posted. And just to round out the look, just so you know, I've really been grabbing for this a lot lately. This is the Sigma Essentials palette from Stephanie Lang. It's their collab there, so I use more of these like warmy kinds of matte shades to round out the look, and I think it came out really cute. I like it a lot. This was sent in PR. The rest also were sent in PR. Let's talk about my mascara. I am wearing false lashes over top of the mascara, but if I wasn't filming, I would have just left it at this. This was sent by Ilia. Now, let me tell you, I'm a big skeptic of natural makeup. Usually, I find it to be weak. It doesn't work well. It blends out. It just is not very good, to be honest. So when Ilia reached out and wanted to send this to me, I was like, well, I'll try it, but it's probably gonna suck, to be honest. But it doesn't. I was shocked. It's actually a really good mascara. This is the wand on it. You can see the product coming up here. To me, when I pull a wand out of a tube and I see that bit of product here, I know I'm probably gonna get something good. It's not gonna be too watery. It's not gonna be too thin. It's gonna give me some length and volume, and this definitely does. I was extremely pleasantly surprised. They also sent over a couple of other things that I'm testing out that I'll keep you posted on. Also pleasantly surprised with that stuff as well. So yes, Ilia, bringing it. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention as I was closing this is it does have a click closure here, which might be difficult for some people with mobility issues, but it is nice for when you put it into a bag that you know it's clicked closed, that it's not gonna open up in travel. And then finally, let's talk about the Makeup by Mario stuff. So he sent over all of the shades, but I'm using Deep Brunette. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you so you can see. It's a very interesting setup that he's got going on here. You push this up and you click it up and then you can click it back down, which I've never seen before. Like, what? I don't know. I think that's really cool, and it really gives you the perfect amount for application. Now, I will say that it is a little bit waxy to go on when it gets into the brow, but I feel like it does hold my brows nicely because of that, and it's not so waxy that it's pulling my brow hairs out. You can see as I swipe it very gently, it doesn't go on super opaque from the jump, which is nice. It's buildable. And then, of course, it's got the spoolie on the back in order to kind of spoolie it out. I don't necessarily necessarily feel like I need a brow gel when I use this, which is very, very nice. But there is a brow gel. So the brow gel, the wand is really cool. It's got these long bristles here, but you can also flip it over and use these shorter bristles if you want to. If you like that feathered brow look, it does do that and it will hold it, but it's not a super strong hold, which I personally really like. My brows don't feel crunchy. I can feel they have a little bit of a hold, but it's not a like creepy hold. It's not like an excessive hold. So I'm really loving this so far. There's no like weird alcohol smell or anything. It actually smells kind of nice for a brow gel. Usually brow gels smell kind of nasty or they smell like nothing. It's got like it's got a little bit of an alcohol scent, but also like a slight touch of floral in it. It's actually quite nice. Not like anybody's gonna be all up in my brows smelling them, but yeah, so far really liking these. This is the second time I've used them. I'm gonna keep using them and I'll keep you posted. If you've been watching What's Up in Makeup for a while, you may remember when we actually used to put events in with the sales section, but then, you know, pandemic, and we stopped having events. But we have an event that I'm gonna tell you about, and it's Sephora. If you remember, a couple of years ago, Sephora was a live event, and then last year it was canceled, and it was basically a convention in Los Angeles. It was kind of a mix between an Ipsy Live and an IMATS, where they had speakers talking, you know, professional makeup artists talking about makeup, but then they also had brand booths and stuff like Ipsy Live. So this year it is going to be virtual. They did have some really cool packages that you could do, but all of those are sold out. It is a free event, but those are all taken. But if you want like a basic entry, that is still available. This year, they're going to have pre-recorded content from beauty influencers and celebrities, but it wasn't very specific about that. You can also virtually meet brand founders and experts. You can play virtual games to win free products, and you can take selfies in their virtual photo booths. There's gonna be 5 virtual rooms, and they're featuring new products, roundtable discussions with the brand founders, a place to learn about clean and sustainable beauty brands, a social media room for people to chat, and something called the backyard, where there's going to be surprise guests. But again, we don't know what that is. It is going to take place on September 18th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific. I will link down below the website to sign up for that. And then, of course, we know Ulta 21 Days of Beauty is starting today, starting with 50% off deals from Tarte, Foreo, and Philosophy. And let's just peek into the next week of what you can expect. So Monday is Estee Lauder, Smashbox, Tula, Clinique, and Kate Somerville. Tuesday, Peach and Lily, Cover FX, Kopari, and select indie brands. On Wednesday, 50% off of Too Faced, MAC, Dermalogica, and Origins. Thursday is Lancome, Skin Iceland, Nabla, and a selection of global beauty brands. And then on Friday, they have select prestige lashes, Cero Vital, Saint-Tropez, and select eye products. And then on Saturday, deals from Benefit, Tula, Clinique, and Strivectin. And finally, in What's Up in Makeup, we have our artist shout out of the week. Let me go ahead and introduce you to Makeup by Alexa. Kind of reminds me of Ryan Kelly, if you're familiar with her. She's a fantastic lip artist that I know and love, but Alexa does it on the eyes, and it's absolutely beautiful. So let's look at the first look. This is the Bug from the Silence of the Lambs. If you know Silence of the Lambs, you probably recognized it right away. I just love all of the tiny details. They're just so perfect, and I love how she edited in the red eyes to go with it. Just very smart, very appropriate. Really love this. Second look for the Star Wars fans. Personally, I would have been so nervous when I got to the lightsabers that I was gonna mess that up. Like, if you get to that point and you mess something up, it's like, I can't even imagine the level of stress in these artists. Like, are they that good that they don't mess up? Or like just the littlest thing is gonna throw off the whole look. Absolutely amazing. I also wanted to mention how much I love the gradient of the gray in the background. It is just so beautiful and so perfectly done. And then finally, the third look is a classic from my childhood, E.T. I honestly think Bob Ross would have been so proud of her happy little trees. They are so perfect and adorable. I mean, just the skill and talent and just the meticulous detail of these looks is absolutely incredible. Highly recommend you go check out her Instagram. I'll link it down below for you. And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup this week. Thank you so much for watching. I missed you so much. If you missed What's Up in Makeup, give me a little heart emoji down in the comments because I missed you too. Thank you so much for coming back and for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you, as always, to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you so much for all of your submissions this week and over the past couple of weeks. I appreciate you. If you would like to join the hunters group and contribute, I have a link down below for you to do that if you would like. Our chat today is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I can't wait to hang out with you and chat about makeup. Lots of recommendations to do what we did last week, which was talking about brands, if they're hot or not, but then doing a drugstore version, because the only drugstore price point version we talked about last week was ColourPop. So kind of really delving into drugstore brands this week is probably what we're gonna end up doing. Thank you again so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you could hit the thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it. It helps tell YouTube to share it with other people. If you would like to hang out a little longer because you really like the video and you want to watch another video, YouTube should be recommending a couple of videos for you right over here to watch, including last week's What's Up in Makeup, not last week, but a few weeks ago. The last one we did, What's Up in Makeup, should be right here for you to watch. But if it is your time to go because you got stuff to do, it is no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did, and mad love to you, and I'll see you in a video very soon.